Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. And as you can see, we've already started here. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Maradona.
Tony Adams is the standout player, Peter.
Well, he does stand out, Jim, of course, but specifically how?
Because he's a colossal presence who seems to thrive the tougher the job gets. His level of commitment is an inspiration for everyone to follow.
Closest. And Batistuta! And that is wildly off target.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
And he was quick to react. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well timed, excellent interception. Szoboszlai. Mbappe. Delivery from Mbappe. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
That has been cut short. Now it's Maradona. Oh, that's fabulous. He's had a hit! Algeria with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. He rises! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Costa Curta. Costa Curta promptly onto that, and that is that. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Neither side yet able to find the net. He's got away! And that should get the job done. Serginho shapes to shoot. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Maradona. Olise. Conte. Maradona. Now it's Maradona. Serginho. Mbappe. He is through here. And he was alert to it. That's going to go a long way.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. He's found a way through. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind.
Porto couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Conte. Kante kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And he's found a way past. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Beckham. Looking for the runner. And that's not going to reach. And that was very necessary. Swung over. Serginho. In towards the back stick. Terrific header! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Costa Curta. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Szoboszlai. Conte. Passing is crisp and sharp. Threads one in. Now it's Maradona. Costa Curta. And there's the end of the first half. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0.
Quick reminder today, please have your entry tickets at hand as it's time to announce today's winning lottery numbers.
Substitution for Algeria. And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Algeria come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
And he's managed to get free. Batistuta! Goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Algeria have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
Olise, Mendes spots it and intercepts. Oh, and Batistuta! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Porto are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Kante gets over and intercepts. Serginho, he has found the way through. Great hit!
The attendance for this match was
that was a half-decent effort.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
And he gets rid in a hurry.
This is what good chemistry is all about. Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Cleared without complication. Now the ball's gone astray. Serginho, Neymar. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. It's their second corner of the game. Tries a header! Harmlessly behind. We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 23, Beckham, coming on the field.
Change of plan here, perhaps.
Really got in his face there,
and a shot!
De Bruyne.
It's a pretty loose pass. Shot a goal! Oh, that was no routine save.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Nuno Mendes. Vinicius Junior.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And here's Haaland. And that could set him on his way. And he's lost his man here. Batistuta! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Batistuta really has just learned a lesson there. Your focus cannot lapse, even slightly. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Mbappe. Oh, it's Batistuta. Mbappe. Foot in.
Algeria surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And now they can clear their lines. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. Well, we've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Algeria leading here by this still precarious run. He's one-on-one! Great chance! They want to be quick to it. In he goes again! And that's really well manoeuvred. And here's Batistuta. Oh no, that was never going to make it.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Neymar. And he's had a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Haaland. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And he can clear it away.
2 added minutes has been
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Conte. Now Costa Curta. And he's managed to get rid. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. The action has already started. Maradona. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
David Villa strokes it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Shot a goal! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective, 1-2 and bang. Thanks very much.
Algeria finding themselves unexpectedly behind. White. Maradona has it in a wide position. Saliba gets it away. Bellingham. David Villa. Short changes him with that pass. That's a sharp pass. And it's Maradona. Maradona. Guti. David Villa. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball.
Algeria are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Vinicius Junior. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable match. Vinicius Junior! Maradona. Nicely aimed pass. Maradona.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. He's through here. David Villa. He's had a shot! It's in! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And it's Beckham. Beckham cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Maradona. Costa Curta. He's cut it out. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And it's Beckham. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Bellingham. Now that's well seen too. Spread out to the left. Rodri. Interesting ball. Maradona. That's a decent clearance. Maradona. Vinicius Junior. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he cuts out the supply. Cristiano Ronaldo. And the counter is on. Now Costa Curta. Rodri. Maradona. That's been cut out, well played. Olise. Rodri. Threads one in.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Beckham hits one! And he hits the net! And right on half-time, that is telling!
Oh, that was such a smart exchange of passes, and it took so many defenders out of play in one quick movement. Wonderful goal.
And the half-time whistle goes. Well, the two sides have made this a pretty decent game so far. Both have contributed on the score sheet. There is a balance wherever you look. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Volunteers for each block, please report to the staff room immediately. Substitution for Algeria. Number 23, Beckham. Number 8, Olise.
And the action is back underway.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Algeria really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And it's Batistuta. Algeria come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
De Bruyne. Now, what about a counter-attack? De Bruyne. He is De Bruyne! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
De Bruyne actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Up for a header! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Guti. And here's Vinicius Junior. And he's intervened well there. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. Costa Curta. And he welcomes it in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. He's got a side of goal. Saliba clears. Guti. Maradona. And he's picked out the run. And no, that was never going to make it. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
He's in plenty of space here. He's got away. In comes the corner. It's their second corner of the game. It's a mighty effort! He's done very well to get to that.
Conte clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
No, that's been intercepted. He's there to retrieve it. Fiddles it through. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Algeria still have the cards to affect this game. And it's Maradona. Great ball, he's got the shot away!
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
That is ended up in no man's land. Bellingham. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. So what can they conjure from this one? And this is a great chance to get themselves back square. And here's Maradona.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Maradona. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Tempers are flaring. The referee really needs to get a grip again. So, what can they come up with here?
The keeper is ultra busy in trying to just get everything in order.
And he's quick to get it clear again. Beckenbauer. Mbappe. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Milan are looking to break at pace. And here's Batistuta. Maradona, and the shot! Oh, that could cost them.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
Gets his head to it! Milan are looking to go forward now. Rodri is there, and he can pick it up.
It's a good show of persistence, this. If they manage an equaliser, it'll be a great show.
Adams. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Oh, nicely intercepted. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And Batistuta!
Two added minutes has
And he's
been
taking
indicated.
no chances there. 2 minutes to be added on. Now this... And the finish! It's just beyond his reach. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven, and whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance of things.
Hello, attendees.
Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Algeria didn't quite recover from the early blow, Peter, after which they just got stuck in chase mode.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as, to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Arsenal with the corner, they're first. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Maradona.
That's good play from him.
He's got away. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Some really good ball movement. Played into them. He gets big! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And it's Griezmann. Beckenbauer makes the interception. And he cuts out the supply. He can run onto that. Adams can get it clear. Corner number 2 then. And that has been knocked clear. Algeria have the chance to go the other way. He's had a shot! Now, who's going to be first? Oh, what has happened here? Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Header! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Costa Curta cuts it out. Put it away! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Maradona. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Koundé. No goals as yet. Griezmann. There will be a throw-in. Costa Curta. Conte. Just eases him off the ball.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Koundé, Nakata. And the pass is intercepted. Rodri. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! And again the keeper stands strong.
Oh, that's a stunning save. I mean, his reflexes were incredible then. That's as good a save as you'll see.
Timber. Conte. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Timber kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Koundé. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Timber. Now he's off and running. And no, that was never going to make it. And it's Wilshere. He could be in here. He's there and gets it away. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Beckham. Koundé gets over and intercepts. Beckenbauer. Mbappe.
1 minute added time.
Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Oh, that's a key interception. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0.
And a quick announcement for the benefit of anybody who has found themselves a little lost today. Please look at the screen for information on how to find your way around this stadium.
Substitutions taking place.
And the action is back underway.
Algeria have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Algeria come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
And it's Beckham. Conte. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Maradona.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Conte. And it's Messi. Chips it through. Nakata! Oh, there's the clearance.
There they go, hunting again.
And he's cut it out. Oh, this looks sharp. Still absolutely nothing to report here, goals-wise. And he's on his way! And Batistuta! Goal! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, whatever the...
Oh, smashing header! Wilshere. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Mbappe!
Arsenal showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
He's shifting through the gears here. That'll be a throw. Conte. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
Nakata was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Beckenbauer calmly anticipates. Oh, it's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Timber. And here's Messi. And it's Wilshere. Beckham does well to get it back. Into the last quarter of an hour. Beckham. Always onto this. He's had a shot! Oh, and that should have been two.
He got too ahead of himself there, thinking how he could have made things safe.
The message is clear, none shall pass.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Mbappe. Rodri gets it clear. Beckenbauer cuts out the pass. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. One 0 as we head towards the end. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Batistuta. Great defending, strong and determined. Arsenal needed that, they really needed it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side.
There will be
1 minute to add according to the board. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. And that is as far as it goes. Algeria have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Beckham picking up the Man of the Match award. And